The Grace Education Sponsorship Project, also referred to as the Naisula Education Project, was started in 2001 by Ms. Natasha Martin. The Grace founder, in conjunction with the Rural Education and Economic Enhancement Program REAP, one of Grace Africa's partner organizations based in Butula.
Lazarus has met some of the homeschool children in my town who used to have bake sales and talent shows just to raise money to send one or two of you to high school. So it's a great number of people who brought you to where you are.
The project's aim is to improve the livelihoods of orphans and vulnerable children, OVC, in a region heavily affected by the impact of HIV and AIDS by supporting them access quality secondary, college and university education in an effort to enhance employability and self-reliance. The project provides financial and mentorship support to OVC enrolled in secondary schools, vocational training institutions, colleges and universities across the country.
The Naisula program, which came with the Grace Africa, actually found me when I was a school dropout. My father died when I was in class 4 and I started selling milk to sustain the family. My mother was a housewife and she was just left there with nothing much. Relatives had taken the little that my father had left.
I'm a single parented family with my mother alive. My dad passed on in 1997 and I'm from a family of 6 and I'm the second one.
Financial support includes but not limited to payment of tuition fees, provision of learning materials, uniforms where required, and upkeep, food, accommodation and related expenses.
I came to know Naisula after completing my primary education in Standard 8, where I scored 381 marks, but I was not able to go to high school because there was no one to support me to high school. I was taken by Grace Africa, who sponsored me after I was called in a national school by the name Loreto High School in Limuru in 2007, and I finished my high school in 2010 successfully.
Under this project, a total of 75 beneficiaries completed secondary school, 28 female and 47 male.
Mama Natasha promised me high school education. She catered for my fees and my upkeep throughout my secondary education, where I finished in 2005.
Grace Africa has celebrated the graduation of 31 beneficiaries from various universities and colleges in diverse fields such as education, engineering, music, business and finance, communication, agriculture, among others.
I went to the University of Nairobi. Madam Natasha got me a sponsor by the name Vicky. And she promised me that my fees will be catered for. So I studied, graduated in 2011 with the degree BSc in Electrical and Electronics Engineering.
2006 September I joined KU, Kenyatta University, graduated 2010.
2 male were recruited in government defense forces, with one joining the Kenya Army and the other joining the Kenya Administration Police. 12 are still enrolled in different universities and colleges across the country.
I'm a student, a fourth-year student at Kenyatta University, taking economics and finance.
Due to limited funding, 29 are yet to join college. However, most of them are engaging in small enterprises to support themselves and their families. Only one dropped out of the program.
It was, I think, Lazarus. I was the first student to apply for the college, but only in vain. It didn't went successful, but I never lost hope. I'm a businessman, a very big businessman, and a very big farm.
Those in employment have taken personal initiatives to give back to the community in the same way Grace supported them. For instance, Martin Okello supports a total orphan with tuition fees in high school, as well as Lillian Athiambo, who also supports 2 single-parented orphans in high school.
So what I'm saying is that we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to look after our young ones, to look after the most in need in the society.
I'm also a guardian of 2. One has already finished the Form 4 I took her. She has done her fourth year. I'm just praying that God should assist her so that he can also join university.
Lazarus Walker Nanzala adopted a 5-year-old total orphan. In 2012, Naisula graduates through RIB contributed 10,000 shillings towards college fees for one student. The beneficiaries say the program has transformed their lives and those of their families in a great way.
I just want them to know that we are so grateful, we are so thankful, and I'm hoping, I personally, that we are going to continue with the work that we already started.
I want to thank my donor for bringing me this far. Thank you so much for your support, and may God bless you.
My appreciation goes to my sponsor, the most loved sponsor, that is Helen, who is also a friend to Natasha, the family of Natasha, and all other people who assisted Natasha in supporting my education from secondary to university.
I'm so grateful to Mama Natasha, Mama Mary, and all my donors for keeping me through.
The donors, the other side, and the supporters and people who support program. For me, just appreciation and thank you very much. Thank you everybody for your support.
Today I'm able to support my family, and I would like to thank Elizabeth and the family for paying for my education. Were it not for your support, my family would be in serious problems. Thank you so much, and may the Lord bless you.
They are no longer orphans. Instead, they have grown to become self-reliant and supportive to other disadvantaged children from their communities.
But I'm very happy that I think what I hear going forward is that you people are no longer orphans. Some of you have families who are looking up to you. But my challenge to you is, how organized are you? What is so difficult in you applying for funding that constitutionally belongs to you and doing something, even starting here in Bumala, something that will benefit not just your families, because you are getting families, but something that will also benefit the community and something that will transform this whole area.
Today, we are celebrating that out of the nasty, unnoticed orphans has come a noble plan, and everybody would wish to be associated with.
Any sponsor who had a heart, it doesn't matter how much she or he contributed, but it added a lot of value to the society, and there's so many people. Like when we meet as Naisula, we are more than 200. I feel like a family, and so many lives have been transformed.